You know what's wild? Most people are still overpaying for car insurance just because it's a pain to switch. That's why there's Jerry. Jerry's the only app that compares rates from over 50 insurers in minutes and helps you switch fast with no spam calls or hidden fees. Drivers who save with Jerry could save over $1,300 a year. Before you renew your car insurance policy, do yourself a favor. Download the Jerry app or head to jerry.ai/Libsyn. That's JERRY.ai/LIBSYN.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
This is Soap Anonymous, where your secrets are safe.
Until we spill them.
If your story is soap opera worthy, it belongs here. This isn't therapy, it's confession. With a little judgment
And a lot of sarcasm.
I'm Ash.
And I'm Mikaila.
And this is Soap Anonymous.
Hi!
We're in the same room!
We're in the same room in the same state! Hi!
Now you get to see how crazy we really are when we're together.
Yay! I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
What are you drinking today?
Wine. Cabernet.
Yes, ma'am. Look.
Box wine.
Look, we don't have a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money.
Nope, we're going to Disney World and we're trying to save it for the
Hells yeah. But we also, look at this mug.
Pretty
It's
sure
the
that's-
places you'll go.
It's cute. Yeah, so we're going to Disney in 2.5 seconds. And
Yeah, just a couple days. I've never been to Disney World. I went to Disneyland when I was like 15 or something like that. And I've never been to Disney World, and I've never been to Florida. The closest...
Florida.
Look,
Florida.
my family's from New York. We call it Florida.
She says No,
Florida.
you said Florida.
Florida. Call it Florida.
Sound like you're from Long Island.
Long Island. You sound like you're from London. Ashley and I went to this place yesterday, and it's an old post office warehouse.
Or
and,
like hub.
Yeah. And the post office moved to another building, and so it was just vacant, and so they made it into this giant food court.
It's called Post Houston.
It's really cool. And then this like big rooftop garden on top. I mean, it's Houston, so the grass was like turf.
Yeah.
But it was still fun. The kids had a really good time.
And we have awesome skyline pictures.
Oh, it was so pretty. It was so pretty.
Yeah.
So my husband's birthday was last night, and I wasn't able to be there, obviously, because I'm in Texas. And we were able to organize it so that he had like a whole bunch of people come over for his birthday and hang out. He called me today. He's a little under the weather today, and not because of a cold.
Got the party flu.
He's got the party flu. That's a good one. And so I got to, like, while I was doing research for our other podcast, I got to stay up, and they put me on, like, FaceTime, basically. And I got to hang out with all of them while I was doing all this research, and I got to hear little snippets of conversation and hang out with them like I was there. And then, so I went to bed super late, probably 1:30 or 2 or something. And then all of a sudden I'm coughing. Ashley comes out. She starts... What did you do? Because I fully do not remember
Okay,
this.
I'm gonna reenact this.
I fully do not remember this.
So for all you listeners, I don't know how else to do it than act it out. So my bed backs up to the bathroom, and she's in another room sleeping. But she was in the bathroom, and she was coughing up a storm, and I honestly thought you were throwing up. I was like, oh, she partied hard by herself.
Oh, no.
In the hot tub.
No, when I cough that hard, it's like it was when you really cough that hard. It's hard not to throw up. Yeah. I didn't throw up.
So I waited a little bit. This is like 4:30 in the morning. I waited a little bit, and she went to bed, and then I kept hearing her cough, and I was like, I'm going to go find some Vicks for her, because I don't want her to not be able to sleep at all. And so I know my son keeps it in his soccer bag because he puts Vicks on when he plays soccer.
That helps him breathe.
Yeah, it helps him breathe. So I went in there and I was like, "Where's the Vicks? Where's the Vicks?" And he's like, a zombie teenager. And so I finally found.
in the morning.
Yeah, so I finally found the Vicks in his bag, and then I brought it out to her, and I was like, Mikaila, she's asleep. I was like, Mikaila, do you want me to put Vicks on your feet? And she goes, what does that mean? Feet? What does that mean? And I was like, do you want me to put Vicks on your feet? And she's like, but what does it mean?
Oh no.
And I was like,
also, this is the first time I'm hearing the full-blown story, so you're welcome.
So I was like,
oh boy.
I was like, let me just put Vicks on your feet. It's like an old Mexican wives' tale that is like, I swear by it. Ever since I started doing it, it makes a huge difference. And I said, I'm going to put some on your chest too. And I didn't want to violate her.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I did, but I wanted it to be consensual. So I was like, I don't want you to get this on your hands, but I need to put some on your chest. And she goes, here, just do it.
So,
and then wait.
For listeners, apparently I just stuck my clothed tits out as far as I possibly could.
Up in my face. and so I slathered it on there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on your feet, but you have to wear socks. And she goes, socks?
I hate wearing socks to bed. I hate it.
I do too, but when you put Vicks on, you have to keep the socks on to keep it on your feet and not on the sheets. But anyways, it was funny. I felt like her little mommy, and I touched her feet, which ew, but she's got pretty feet anyways. But
also my feet were clean. They were clean.
But it's still okay.
Also gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, feet are gross. So in Chinese culture, this is going a different way than you thought it was going to go, I think. In Chinese culture, they really enjoy chicken feet for dinner. No, that's what I said.
I thought we were going to talk about binding.
Oh, jeez. We can go so many different directions. No, that ended 150 years ago, I think. No, 100 years ago. Because there were still people in the 90s who had bound feet. And it ended in different time periods for different villages and stuff. But anyway.
Don't ever look at pictures of bound.
Don't ever do research on it. It is
terrible.
Really awful.
Terrible. Anyways.
They eat chicken feet, so here's my thing about chicken feet. First of all, the Chinese and certain other cultures, Native Americans, Chinese, Indians, a bunch of people, different cultures, they are way more responsible about eating everything than American white people are, for example, right? They eat the bone marrow and all that, and I love bone marrow, and I love to eat all of this stuff, right? But they eat literally everything so that they use all parts of the animal, which truly I super duper respect. I think that's way cooler than what we do. But there is just something about biting off a toe, sucking off the meat, and then spitting off the bone that is not my...
Nope.
And it's not even about that specifically. The problem for me is that chickens walk around in poop all day long.
But it gets clean. I mean, just chicken eggs.
Look, they
come
have
out of their butt.
Have you ever seen chicken feet on a plate? And then they have folds in their feet. I don't know if you've ever seen chicken feet on a plate, but it is a whole... Look, I just can't do it. There's something about feet.
I can't either. But guess what she did tell me that she was going to make me try? Jellyfish!
Jellyfish, it's so good. It's one of my favorite foods.
Yeah. Well, I'll be trying it, not this trip, but
we're gonna
when I go to Washington, because they'll have better Asian food up there.
We're gonna go do dim sum when she comes back to Seattle to visit, because obviously the Mexican food is better here, and the barbecue is better here in Texas, and obviously the Asian food and seafood are gonna be better in Seattle. Yeah. So
not because we don't know how to cook seafood, because we know how to cook seafood, but the types of seafood we have, is
we have
really
everything.
They have salmon.
We have everything.
Yeah, we have different, and it's more fried.
Yeah.
And they have different.
Yeah.
Seafood that's delicious. Anyways,
which is fair.
Yeah. Travel, people, and eat the different cuisines.
Do all the things. And we're going to go to Florida, and we're going to eat...
Florida.
Fuck off! What is Florida's cuisine? Do they have one? We have to try something.
American.
Is that it? Does it have, Floridian... Because you guys down here, you have, barbecue and Tex-Mex.
You know what I would think? Fresh fish and, mango salsa kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Pineapple salsa. I feel like I feel like
I want some
it's
mango
gonna be-
salsa.
Yeah, similar to that. But we're going to a seafood place down there. Unless we decide to last minute go to Universal on the day that we get there.
Yeah, we'll look at... Maybe I can do my foo thing and get some inexpensive tickets.
That's not going to happen, but...
Hey, look. Can do things sometimes.
I know you can.
I think I told on the last podcast how I got
She does a lot of
sweet...
under the table
Hey.
and dreaming. That's a millennial joke if I ever heard one.
Okay, you know what? What do I always say? If you don't turn the doorknob, you'll never see what's in the room. If you don't ask, you will never receive. And if they say no, they say no.
Shall find.
Yeah, for real. If they say no, they say no.
But we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Exploring all the. We're gonna be kids in. I mean, we're gonna be adults in Kidland.
Yeah.
So therefore, we'll be kids.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. So.
Okay, you have some.
Okay.
You have some curtain calls that are close to your heart.
Yes. So, my curtain calls today. I told you that I was on the call last night for my husband's birthday party while I was doing research for the other podcast. And I was reminded of some of our super, super funny stories that really make me laugh so much. So, I wrote them down, but I'm going to ad-lib them as a curtain call because they were not written in. I was given permission, and they're going to be kind of off the top of my head. These are some of my... And I'm not going to use real names.
Okay, but do one at a time, because you do one, I'll do one.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, my ex-girlfriend would always make sure that she came first, which I'm all for, but then when she was done, she would roll over and go to sleep and never let me come also. And so one night, I got so fed up with it that I went and I jacked off underneath her rug in her living room.
I know who this is.
I went and jacked off in her living room underneath her rug, and then I stuck the rug to the carpet so that when she moved, she would have to peel it off of the carpet.
I forgot about that story.
I love this guy so much. He's so funny. Here's the thing. Yes, always let your girlfriend come first because the dude can always come afterwards and do his thing. But like if every single time she's like, "Okay, I'm done," and then she doesn't help him finish and then she rolls over and goes to sleep, that's selfish.
Not fair.
And she was a selfish person. I knew her. I did not like her at all. He is no longer with her. He is now married with a baby, and I freaking love the woman that he's married to. I think she's just the bestest of the bestest. But that story gets me every time. The fact that he did it willingly underneath her rug and stuck it to the carpet underneath so that she would have to like peel it off.
The fact that he had this idea, he's like, I'm feeling horny. I'm gonna go jack off under her rug. Like what? Oh my god.
He had to have done it more than once too. I did not like her. She was awful.
To like cut the rug off of the carpet.
No, and she goes to like peel it off. She's like, it just goes.
She probably didn't know. She probably thought she like set an iron down or something.
I hope he never. I don't know the outcome because they broke up and I don't think they ever spoke again. But like, I don't know if she ever knew.
There's no way. How could you ever put that together? You're never gonna put that together. Wow, good one.
It's one of my favorites. It's just a good friend story. I think it's funny.
Okay, mine are both really like deep and not.
Oh man. Okay. Well, good thing that I have 3 and I'm finishing because they're funny.
I'll let you finish.
Okay. Oh, you will?
Yeah.
See, she didn't let him finish.
Yep. And I let you go first.
God.
And I'll let you finish at the end.
God.
Again.
I'm so happy about this. I will never divorce you.
Okay. Went to school with a really nice girl. Spent our breaks in between classes hanging out and drinking coffee together. Later, found out she was kidnapped at 14 by a school security guard and held captive for 10 years.
No!
Yeah.
My God, I hate these stories.
They don't say if she got out safely, but the way it sounds...
There are several stories about that, too.
Elizabeth Smart?
not just that one. There's one. This actually sounds really familiar. This might be about the one that I'm thinking of, but there was a guy that kidnapped her and then, like, made her move several times afterwards to keep her identity a secret, and then she figured it out because she saw an old picture of herself on the news one day.
Yeah.
And then figured out that it was her.
She figured it out, so she was kidnapped little.
She was kidnapped at, like, 9 or 10 or something like that.
Gosh.
And then, basically, she was told, I think it was that she was told, like, this guy was her uncle or something like that, and that her family didn't want her anymore, and they didn't love her, and all this stuff. So she was, like, conditioned to believe that, you know, she should never try to go back home because they didn't want her anyway, and now she was better off with her uncle or whatever. And
I hate it all.
I know. It's gross.
Okay. You have another one, Mikaila?
I do. And again, these are going to be ad-libbed because I just took the notes. So we're going to pretend that somebody wrote them in, but really, they are all me ad-libbing. Okay. We'll call him Joe. Okay, love it. Okay, so I was at my friend's party and I swung my hands around and I accidentally nut-tapped my friend Joe's balls. Well, he doubled over and he said, "You better kiss them and make them better." And I said, "Okay." And his wife was there and he looked at her and she shrugged her shoulders. And so he unzipped, pulled just his balls out, and I kissed them. Again, this is not me. It sounds like it's me. It's not me, okay? And then I kissed them. They were cube-shaped, like dice or wombat poop.
Wombat poop is cube-shaped?
It's cube-shaped! Look it up! Wombats'
testicles were cube-shaped.
The testiculars were cubular shaped.
Cubular testiculars.
It's a scientific term.
Oh my god.
So she said that they were actually cube-shaped.
That sounds like something that needs to get looked at.
I don't fucking know.
Wow. What is this podcast turned into?
We're so early. It's not even established yet. It's so
but
early.
people will go back and listen.
I think it's funny. Cube-shaped balls.
Not a thing.
I wouldn't think so. Also, look up wombat puke. Puke? Look up wombat poop. It's hilarious.
And there it is, folks. We have to
we have to have one mention of poop every podcast.
All right. Another dark one.
Oh, jeez.
I took too much insulin and collapsed on the floor. Saw my now ex looking down at me and then walking away. The man left me for dead.
Oh my god.
Later, he told me he thought I was ignoring him.
That is gaslighting. Or even if it's not, that's dangerous.
So dangerous. He knew she was diabetic.
Oh my god. No, don't do that shit.
I'm mad just because I can see it in my mind happening.
Yep, me too. Ew.
Yeah.
I had an ex that would have done something like that. You know him. Yeah, he sucks. Okay, I have one last one. I'm gonna do 3 because we're gonna end on a happy note.
Oh my god, another. We like to talk about testicles.
It's fun. They're fun.
I was reading her notes.
They're weird, but they're fun.
Yeah. Testicular vernacular.
My cousin came over for a party and things got wild. At one point, my phone was unlocked and he grabbed it and took a picture of just his brain, as in his balls. And then nothing else was said for weeks. Then, a few weeks after the party, my 21-year-old daughter or so comes home with a friend of hers, and we have a Google Nest at home. And
that displays pictures. Like, it basically, like, you take pictures from your phone and then they get displayed on the Google Nest so everybody can see all of your cool pictures in the house somewhere, right? It's on their kitchen counter. And so anyway, this girl comes home with her friend and she looks over and all of a sudden on the Google Nest is just a picture of balls. So my daughter calls me and says, "Mom, I have a friend over. Why are there pictures of somebody's balls on our Google Nest for everyone to see?" And that was the moment that I realized my cousin had taken a picture of his balls on my unlocked phone without me knowing. Oh my god, the amount of familial testicles. Look,
Here's the thing. We... Look. The people that I know have a lot of fun. Sometimes it goes too far, but it's never too far to say on this podcast.
Oh my God. We could make a whole podcast about the stories we tell around the campfire. One of our friends commented on one of our clips and said, this sounds like a story we would tell around the campfire. And we were like, 100% it does, because that's basically what our podcast is. Us talking in front of a proverbial fire.
Yep, a proverbial campfire in the middle of the night with all the drinks. Right before we all go to bed in onesies.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, let's get into story.
Are you ready? 32 male went out to dinner with my girlfriend, 30 female, on Valentine's Day. We went to an upscale restaurant. Honestly, this whole thing would have been avoided if I did the proposal the way I wanted, but I knew from talking with my girlfriend that she wanted something in public, but intimate, with champagne and good food and other aspects. So after being together for 3 years, having been living together for 1 year, and knowing she was getting a little bit antsy about marriage, I decided to save up, buy the ring, quote, or parentheses, with the help of her best gay friend, quote, Ronnie. The man is a godsend because jewelry is not my thing, parentheses, and set up the proposal. Quote, Ronnie was awesome enough to get it on video for us. I talked to the waitstaff as I made the reservation, and they agreed to put the ring on the red velvet cupcake she would get for dessert. She always gets the red velvet. I had a whole speech. Dinner goes great. Ronnie prepped the video from the corner. He hadn't actually eaten there, otherwise he would have been spotted. Dessert comes out, and there is no ring. I give the waitress a look, and she seems confused. As I'm trying to figure out what happened while trying not to tip off my girlfriend, I hear, oh my God, yes!
Fuck.
Turning, I can see a girl holding up a ring, and the guy looks both stunned and panicked.
Oh my God.
There are claps, cheering, whistles, and happy tears. She hugs the stiff, numb guy, so I get up and go over and look at the ring, which she isn't wearing because, surprise, surprise, it's not her size. So I tap the guy's shoulder and tell him that there was a mix-up in the kitchen, show them both the email with the receipt. Oh, that's not spelled. That's not spelled correctly. With the receipt, an image of the ring, and take it back before either can respond. The guy looks relieved, and the woman still yelling at me about stealing the ring.
Oh my God.
The guy pipes up that he hadn't actually bought any ring and that it wasn't for her. She stares at him, and it looks like she wants to cry, but the guy continues, basically word vomiting, that he was actually going to wait until March to tell her he wanted a break or to break up.
So he... When she just thought she got proposed
But to be fair,
but we're gonna be on a break.
We were on a break. But to be fair, he was going to wait until he didn't do it on Valentine's Day. He was going to wait until March.
Oh
so at least he was going to let her bask in the glow of I don't know how I feel about it.
And like everybody's eyes are on this, everything that's happening.
So bad. I mean, it sounds like the OP was like nice enough to just be cool to go whisper, hey, that's
actually that's
I saved up for that.
Yeah,
that's my ring. I could only half hear as she started to cry very loudly.
Oh, God.
He didn't want to ruin Valentine's Day for her, but he had to be honest.
Yeah.
That's literally what I said. I dipped after that because it was really awkward and no longer my issue, which is why I might be the asshole. You are not the asshole, sir. I went back to my table, quietly explained the situation to my girlfriend, and she took the ring, slipped it on, and smiled. She told me we could do another proposal.
Yeah, I would be like, no, I'm sorry. It ruined the moment. You can't have this right now. I just know that it's going to happen.
But... At least he gave it to her and she slipped it on. That's cute. But another proposal, but not to make a scene of it now. I could tell she was sad for the other girl. What a good girl boss that one is. But now my face is on a bunch of videos in my area showing me take the ring and making her cry after she said yes without context.
Yeah, because people are videoing because they see a proposal happening.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I've gotten a lot of hate for it.
Why? You can't just give somebody your ring that you bought. Wow.
And what was he going to do? He had to cut it off. You have to. You can't just wait for the dinner to be over and let her think that was the thing the whole time.
Yeah, for one, that guy's sitting there, like, freaking out because I didn't propose. And
also, not that guy's fault either for acting the way that he did. Yeah. Not his fault, because what are you going to do? That's pure shock. I've gotten a lot of hate for it, and when told the entire thing, I get hate for not, quote, waiting for the moment to be over, quote, and, quote, humiliating the poor girl. Quote.
You also, I mean, but that would put the guy in a weird situation.
100%.
Like, he kind of came to that guy's rescue.
Yeah. Yep. And then it ends with, am I the asshole? I didn't continue with the proposal right after that happens. I didn't do the speech, the knee, the whole bit. I just quietly explained to her. We finished our food and left. You are so hardcore not the asshole.
Mikaila. I read the title of that when I was looking for my story.
Really?
And I was like, ooh, that would be a good one. No, I'm not going to do that. And I was so glad I didn't, because then we would be like, oh, snap, I got to find another one.
It's such a good one.
Yeah, I mean, definitely did the right thing by swooping in there.
I think so, too. Yeah. I mean, maybe he could have waited for everybody to stop looking. I mean, that would be the only possible thing.
She's, like, going to be like, yes.
Yeah, but then, like...
And then...
Everybody stops looking after, like...
But the guy's probably, like, scrambling, like, whoa, this is...
Yeah. Literally, nobody is the asshole here.
No.
Sorry, that is just a real rough situation.
Yep.
Real rough.
Rough. I like it like that.
So you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone, or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, right now, you can get an extra $100 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $100 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
Me too. Do you have one?
No, I didn't prepare at all.
Oh, shit. I'll tell, like, 5 more if you want. Your reaction to that last one was gold.
Okay, my next one is a story.
Okay, let's get into it.
I didn't have a cigo for that one. Okay, my husband pleaded with me for 5 years to give him a child, and I finally did. The pregnancy almost killed me, but I made it. When our son was 3, we separated due to his, by his own admission, severe psychological abuse and neglect in our marriage. He immediately met a young Czech Republic girl, and they formed a conspiracy plot and kidnapped my son.
What the fuck?
That was 7 years ago. She has replaced me as his mom, and he doesn't even remember me. Since the day he was taken, I've spent every moment and every penny I can to get my hands on trying to get my son back.
This can't be real.
But we live in a country famous for corruption, and my husband has been paying judges, government officials, and even my own lawyers to delay the case.
No.
Same story with the divorce, because he locked me out of our shared accounts the day he took my baby. And so if the divorce were to go through, he would, in theory, have to pay me money, and he wants 100% of our assets and our child. I do not know what my son looks like, what he likes to eat or watch, what kind of education he is getting, or even what his speaking voice sounds like.
No.
My son believes I abandoned him because that's what they told him.
That's not the soap opera? That's awful.
It's not. It's 100% real. I mean, it's 100% a story that I read that could very well be fake, but it's real.
That is so sad.
So sad.
That's like when when I hear stories about like especially women who give birth and all that stuff, and then they go to prison for like 5 years for whatever, whatever they do, and they miss their kids' first steps, they miss their first words, they miss conversation, they miss like maybe their favorite subject in school, or they don't know what they like, or like whatever, right? Because they're not there to see it.
Yeah.
Ugh, God.
Heartbreaking.
I don't have kids, as we have fully established, but I love them, and I love your kids. Can you imagine knowing that, like, I don't know, Piper was out there somewhere, and you didn't have...
No, I would, like, I don't know the right term, but, like, come hell or high water, I would move fucking heaven and earth to figure out, I mean, and I'm sure she has. She said she's used every penny and whatever, but, like...
Ugh. How many years did she say it was? Did she say?
7.
7 years. Oh my God.
When he was 3 and 7 years ago.
So he's 10. Oh my God, that's such a huge moment in life too.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that I can possibly hope is that she will get some sort of connection with him when he's older, and he can like make decisions for himself and hasn't been, I mean, if she can't get there earlier.
Who knows what the story is they're telling him? Because what if they're telling him that the stepmom is the mom? Because at 3, yes, I feel like he would remember, but also, are they telling him she's dead? Are they telling him she didn't want him?
Well, she said that she abandoned, or she said that they were telling...
Right, so they're making her look bad, and then is, like...
Wouldn't it be easier just to make the stepmom appear to be the actual mother?
Well,
because
you can still remember things, like...
Yeah, but, like, maybe you would think that you're wrong, because you were only 3 years old.
Gaslight the shit out of
Yeah,
the baby.
exactly. Not that I am advocating for that. Hello.
No, we like to, like, figure out how criminal, idiotic, asshole minds work, and...
I like the reason... So people like true crime for different reasons. The reason that I am so fascinated with true crime and serial killers and stuff like that is because I'm fascinated with not the gore, not the killings, not the all that stuff, but the psychology behind it is absolutely fascinating to me. I just don't get it. Like, I have a hard time killing spiders in my house.
Yeah.
Like...
I don't. I only kill them if they're, like, black widows or brown recluses. If they're friendly spiders, I let them be so they can kill other bugs for me.
I will sometimes take them outside. We're going to leave that in. Ashley's pouring more wine, and she was like, uh-oh, this is going to show up on audio. Perfect.
You have a little left.
Crap!
You're going to have to take the bag out.
Slap in the bag. Slap in the bag.
For real.
Oh, this week is going to be the best week of my life. Okay. I have another story. Are you ready for this one? Okay. She starts it really awkwardly, actually. So we're just going to start it. At the time, I wasn't thinking of myself as evil. I was angry and jealous. I pushed aside everything. Lauren, in quotes. Lauren had the life I thought I deserved. Stability, love, a future. When she gave birth, something in me snapped. I was working as a nurse. I knew the routines, the paperworks, the blind spots, and on the same night Lauren's son was born, another infant in the hospital didn't survive. That's when the line was crossed. A decision was made in the hallway, and I thought I could control myself, but I switched the babies.
What?
Lauren, in quotes, was told her child had died. She held a funeral, she grieved, and I watched it all behind the scenes.
Get the baby. Like, if your child dies, you get the baby.
No, the babies were swapped at birth, so she got the dead baby. She got the dead baby. Life moved on, except it hadn't. Her son was alive. And every day that passed made it harder to undo what I'd done. Years later, when the truth came out, it didn't explode all at once. DNA tests happened, confrontations. We weren't sure what was going to happen. And at that moment, Lauren realized her child had been alive all along. There aren't dramatic words big enough for that kind of betrayal. It wasn't just anger. It was time stolen, memories lost, first steps missed.
You're the one that did it!
Gone. Also, this ties back to the other story that we just were talking about with, like...
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But she's the one that did it. Nobody has sympathy on you.
For real.
What?
For real. It was emotional damage that couldn't be fixed with a single apology.
Emotional damage.
And yes, I was found out for crossing lines. I resurfaced to her, manipulated, and I caused harm. She found out about the baby swap. She accused me. The feds came.
I was
arrested.
Is she in jail?
I was arrested, and I'm writing this from prison.
She's on Reddit from prison.
Well, I don't know if, this could have been just, written. like she could have written a letter and then somebody posted it or something. Because it was cruel in a deeply human way. No, it's not just a soap drama.
Yes, it is!
But as one of daytime's television's most unsettling betrayals, the young and the restless.
And she did a soap opera story, folks.
Hey! Ew, but that shit happens!
It does happen.
That's real life. That shit does happen.
It does happen. There, yeah.
Or baby nap. That happened a lot in the 50s too, where they would just take children away from unwed mothers, and they would just take them away and never tell them what happened to them.
I have read before that, way back before that, before the 50s, that parents, women who had multiples, weren't told that they had multiples.
Shut
and
the
one was
fuck
taken,
up.
and they had a black market for babies.
No.
Yes. I mean, they still have a black market for babies, I'm sure. And we're not even going to get into the Epstein files, but fuck it all. This is a reprieve from all of that.
Oh, I want to throw up in my mouth.
Also, I watched a documentary the other day. I don't remember the name of it, but it's about that nurse in the UK that was injecting babies with air bubbles.
Giving them embolisms?
Uh-huh. And killing them.
No, what? What?
Just, I was watching it and fully convinced that she was doing it. Fully convinced. And then at the very end, I was like, fuck, maybe she didn't do it. But there's too many coincidences. She's on every shift where the babies die. She has notes written in a box in her closet. She has files. She has records at home that she shouldn't have at home.
Ew, like trophies?
Of the babies. And then she has notes on Post-it notes that are like, I did it. I'm a murderer. Blah, 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 blah. But her argument was people were blaming her. And so she was internalizing it. Da, 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 da. But I'm like, no, this bitch did it. I don't know. And I don't know if she was found guilty. I don't remember. I think I fell asleep before it was...
I need you to send me that documentary immediately.
The name of the documentary is The Investigation of Lucy Letby.
Ugh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that somebody, speaking of documentaries, did I tell you that somebody that I work with, she's 24 or 26, something like that, has never seen Tiger King?
I haven't either.
What?
I don't want to. I have
Why?
no desire to.
It's...
During COVID, I was like, no, I have better things to do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
My best life.
No, you
I
don't.
lost 35 pounds during COVID. I was working out. I was homeschooling my kids. I was going to school. I didn't have time for Tiger King, and I have no desire to watch it. But
it's so good.
My current boss, used to work for Carol
Baskin!
Yeah.
Stop it!
He's also got a story that he wants to share on this pod.
Yes!
Eventually. But not about her.
You need to watch it. Okay, we're gonna watch episode 1 tonight because it is so outlandish and it's such good. We're doing a brain rot podcast. You have to at least indulge me in one brain rot TV show. I want to watch it again so bad. It is so insane. He's still in prison.
Oh, I didn't know he was in prison.
He's in prison, and he was trying to, get Trump to pardon him, and that's the thing. Even Trump won't pardon him.
Trump is just like, if I do that, it's not going to help me.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Would you like to hear my next and last and final showstopper?
Is this the showstopper?
It's the showstopper.
We're gonna watch Tiger King tonight. I'm so excited. And it's gonna change your life, and you're gonna lose some brain cells, but it's totally worth it. It's so worth it.
If you say so. Maybe we can put it on the projector while we're in the hot tub.
Yes! That would be the epitome of greatness. Can we please do that? You guys, we'll check back next week when she's at least watched one episode of Tiger King.
All right. I'm not a big trash TV person, but we'll see.
Me either, and I'm definitely not a reality TV show person, but like this show, for whatever reason, changed my life.
I'm one of those people that if it is super highly publicized and everybody's watching it, I usually don't watch it, and then 7 years later I'll watch it and be like, oh, okay, I get it. I get the appeal. Like, just for instance, I just started watching Stranger Things in the year 2026. So,
have you ever
and
watched
I love
like
it.
Game of Thrones?
I watched through season 1 and they killed Khal Drogo and I was done.
That was not season 1.
I watched the last season.
Oh, no, don't watch the last season.
Because
don't watch the last season.
Just was, I had nothing else to do and I hated it.
No, the last season is the reason that, like people were watching Game of Thrones religiously every single time it came. It's the only show in the history of TV for me that I've ever watched on the day that it came out, because it's the only one I ever cared about that much, and it was so amazing. And then they just buttoned it up in this really stupid fucking way that made absolutely no sense. And then all of us we were like, "Are you serious right now?"
Well, I did find out that Pedro Pascal is on it, and it makes me want to watch it.
Oh, they have new Game of Thrones, and apparently the new one is even better than the original. So I'm waiting
until the last season.
Until the last fucking season. I'm waiting until I'm waiting until the whole thing comes out before I watch it, because I'm also watching The Pit right now. Yeah. And The Pit is amazing.
We talked about it.
But I caught up. We talked about we caught up, and I was like, no, I'm just mad.
I want to finish The Gilded Age. She turned me on to The Gilded Age.
So good.
And I haven't watched it since... Well, I watched a couple episodes since I left your house, but that's it. All right, next one.
Next one.
Last one, showstopper.
Oh, that was so nasally.
The next one. Welcome. Oh my god, we're so awesome.
Sound like Bart Simpson with a cold.
Okay, but I have a cold.
You don't normally sound like Bart Simpson.
That's true. Did you know that Bart Simpson is played by a woman?
Did you know that I met her?
Really?
I was skiing in Whistler.
Oh, aren't you fancy pants rich bitch?
I drove my BMW to Whistler, and I drank my gin and tonic.
Wait, sorry. I just called you a rich bitch, and you chose a BMW as your...
Okay.
I mean, come on. At least think a little bit bigger than BMW.
I'm clearly not rich.
Think bigger, baby.
Okay, so I was...
And go Ferrari at least.
I was 8, but we were in Whistler.
Oh, right.
And I was on the bunny slopes, and somebody came up to my class that was learning how to ski, which I was going to say, my parents were not active family. We didn't do that. We weren't the ski trip kind of people. Mm-hmm. This was a one-off where, like, we went with friends. It was a beautiful resort. Like, yes. This woman came up to my class, and she goes, "Don't have a cow, man." I can't do his voice. But exactly like Bart Simpson, right? And so I'm, like, thinking about this story a few years later. I look up the person that does the voice of Bart Simpson, and it was her. It was the lady that
actually
came
her?
up to me at Whistler.
Shut up!
Yes. Like, because I didn't know that Bart Simpson was done by a woman.
Oh,
and it
she was
a woman
totally, like, she does that to people all the time. She tells stories about that all the time.
Really?
Where she's not, like, super recognizable, like, because she doesn't present herself as, like, this movie star or whatever. Yeah. She walks around like a normal, you and me type of human being.
Voice actors have that.
Yeah,
advantage.
I mean, that's I mean, I know what she looks like because I've seen, pictures and stuff of her, but I wouldn't necessarily, like, she's not somebody that I would run up to on the street, you know what I mean?
But it was really cool as a kid, even though I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons.
Me either. Except for my dad let me do it, and I got in
now
a lot
I
of
watch
trouble.
it with my son, and I'm like, this is so tame.
It's
This is
so
like-
tame. When Family Guy came out, and so my mom didn't want my...
Oh, Family Guy's terrible.
So my mom didn't want me watching The Simpsons, but my dad would put it on because he was the cool dad, right? Yeah. And then, like, a few years later, because The Simpsons have been on forever, and then Family Guy came out after, and then Family Guy came out, my mom decided that she liked Family Guy, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, she let us...
How old were you?
I think I was probably 10 when we started watching Family Guy.
Family Guy came out that long ago? No, it did not.
99. I told you, I was like 10 years old. I was 11.
It came out in 1999?
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
So my mom, like, decided that she liked the show, so of course she was gonna watch it. And at that time, we didn't have, like, TiVo or streaming or whatever where she could watch it later. So she had to catch it. Yeah, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And so, like, when it was on, she would watch it, and she'd let us watch it with her. And when my dad found out, he wasn't mad at her for letting us watch it because Family Guy is so much worse than The Simpsons. So much worse. And she wouldn't let us watch The Simpsons with him. He was so angry.
Yeah.
Also, The Simpsons absolutely predicts the future, so whatever.
Also, Matt Groening is in the Epstein files, and of course they predict the future because he knows what's going to happen.
Oh, god damn it.
So-
He's in the files?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I, 32 male, have been married to my soon-to-be ex-wife, 30 female, Matt, for 4 years. We are currently in counseling, but it is not going to work. About a year ago, I found out she was having an affair by coming home to their clothes in our living room and sounds coming from our bedroom.
Ruh-roh.
I lost it. I was getting my cricket bat out of the front closet when I stopped to think about consequences. I did not want to go to jail.
Don't take the cricket bat into the bedroom.
But good for you for thinking about consequences.
For real. Take a beat.
Instead, I took all their clothes and left quickly.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, left quietly.
Yes. Because she has clothes.
Yep.
But he won't.
I mean, he could take the husband's clothes.
God, unless, like, let's pretend he was bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon figure.
Okay, instead I took all their clothes and left quietly. I went to a friend's house, but not before throwing all the clothes in a McDonald's garbage can.
Oh, nice.
I turned off my phone and got shit-faced with my buddy.
Nice.
His wife hosed us off in the morning.
Do you think that's real?
I don't know. I was hoping so. And then I was like, what if they actually got shit-faced, like fell into some shit?
We're getting real literal,
There's
folks.
a pasture party. And they were drinking
They were
the
tipping cows, but they actually fell into cow shit.
Yes. After I turned my phone back on, I had dozens of phone calls and texts from my wife. First, scared because she got my updated flight information. Then, upset that I hadn't called her to let her know I was going to be coming home early. Then, then freaked out that the house had been broken into. Then crazy because she figured out it was me. It just got more deranged. The guy she was with is 5 inches shorter than me.
Yes! Called it!
And about 60 pounds lighter.
Yes!
So if he had taken my clothes,
Yes!
it would be obvious.
Called it, bitches.
He ended up calling his friend to go get his spare keys from his house. Unfortunately for him, because he took his keys in the pocket probably.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately for him, his wife smelled a rat and followed his friend.
His wife?
Mm-hmm. Followed his friend back to my house, where she saw him leaving in oversized clothes.
I told you it was going to look like a cartoon.
Okay, long story short, she took pictures and she had evidence of his infidelity, which caused their prenup to be canceled. Good girl!
Yes, queen!
Which cost him a lot of money.
Those girls should go have drinks.
No, not the girls. The guy, the husband.
Sorry.
And the
husband and the wife,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It should be a fun meet cute.
Yeah. Which cost him a lot of money. It is all one big giant shit show. It took a couple of months, but my wife convinced me to try and forgive her.
Oh, honey, no. Once the deed is done, it's done, sweetie.
Yeah. We started going to counseling, and we were working our way through it until recently. In a counseling session, she said that I was wrong to steal his wallet, phone, and car keys. She said that his divorce is costing him a lot of money and that I should have dealt with it in a more mature manner, and that was my fault.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I have to go get the baby and the bathwater and throw them both out. Both of them. I have to throw them both out. The baby with the bathwater. What the... no!
Yeah.
No.
She's all concerned about this guy, so, like, she still cares. You're being too hard on him.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
You probably shouldn't have left your wallet and your keys in the living room.
You shouldn't have been fucking my wife.
No, this guy got what he deserved. He's a homewrecker in 2 different ways. He wrecked his own home and their home.
Yeah.
Like, he's a homewrecker twice over. No, fuck that guy.
Well, so is she.
No, both. Fuck both of them. But also fuck that guy and his wallet. It does suck to lose your wallet, though.
Don't care. I have never admitted to taking his stuff. To begin with, I was afraid he might call the cops. Then, I didn't want to give her ammunition in case she wanted a divorce. Now, I just don't care. I told her that her cheating
What are they going to prove?
Yeah. I told her that her cheating was the reason her boyfriend is getting divorced. Not him fucking stealing the wallet.
That's an opportunity cost at that point.
She is blaming him for taking the clothes and the wife finding out. But it's her fault and the guy's fault for doing it in the first place.
Yep. No sympathy. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. This is fantastic petty revenge.
I love this. I told her that her cheating was the reason the boyfriend is getting divorced, and that I hope his ex takes everything.
Yes.
I'm still not living at home. I have my own apartment, and I'm filing for divorce. Now that I know how she feels, it's kind of a slap in the face that she is blaming me for his divorce.
No, she's delusional.
She's completely delusional.
What does Charlotte Dobre say? He's delulu. She's delulu.
Delulu.
To wreck one home is one thing and not excusable, but to wreck 2 is insanity, and they're both guilty of both homes being wrecked.
Yep.
That's awful.
And I mean, if they have no remorse and she's just like, you're being mean to him. Like, seriously? You have no remorse for how you handled this and how you hurt your husband and how you hurt that woman?
Where's the apology? Not that it's going to fix anything, but where's the apology?
Well, she convinced him to try.
If Skylar came home early from a trip from work, I'd be stoked.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my God, welcome home. I didn't know you were going to be home so soon, you know? As long as it was more than 2 or 3 days, because I do like my alone time.
This woman is delusional. She's not thinking about anybody else's feelings except for this dude. They probably wanted to get together, and now she's like, he's losing all his money because of you.
And now I can't get together with him.
Well, I don't know, because she said she wanted to work on things with her husband. But, like, oh my God, stop worrying about that guy. If you really care about your husband, stop worrying about that guy and be like, I'm so sorry.
If you really cared, yeah, I was gonna say, if you really cared and your relationship is in a place where you can actually get back together and forgive and forget, kind of thing. If you can do, I couldn't, but if you are one of those people that can do that, then forget about the other guy.
Yeah,
he doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but
he does not exist.
Literally doesn't need to be brought up. What
Ever.
Your husband did was not dangerous. It was not harmful, like hurtful physically.
It's kind of funny, let's be real.
It is petty revenge at its finest.
Yep. It's kind of funny.
Y'all got what you had coming to you. And the wife gets to make out like a bandit.
That's the crazy thing. Like, quit while you're ahead kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like, if you can convince your husband to get back with you, then quit while you're ahead.
Saying the other wife gets to make out like a
bandit.
Right. Prenup. But yes, like, if you actually cared about your husband, you wouldn't bring this guy up.
Ever.
And be like,
again, forgive and forget.
This life hard. Fuck off.
Forgive and forget 100,000,000% forever and ever, amen. Like, you are, it's over.
Yeah.
Like, that chapter in your life, you're done. You absolutely get zero more chances. Like, you're done. That's so stupid. It's so easy to just, like,
be considerate.
Well, there's that. I brought you a tote bag that says "Don't be a dick." Bag. Like, it's so fucking easy. It's so easy. And the other thing is, if you're unhappy in your marriage and you want to go explore and you want to do things, fucking say it.
End it. Don't hurt the dude.
At least say it. Yeah. Because sometimes in some
she's dumb and the other guy's dumm, and
there's no update. There's no update on, like,
nope.
That's lame.
I like the OP, and I want to read a book where the affair partner's spouses get together. I know it's happened in real life. I've seen somebody on TikTok.
Oh, the good ones.
Yeah.
It's also awful when they have kids together.
Yeah.
That part sucks.
Especially if the kids know that the reason y'all are separating is an affair, and then you end up with their affair partner.
Yeah.
I have people in my family that have done that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Painful for everyone involved.
Look, we are not therapy here at this podcast.
We're going to give you the worst advice.
100%.
Every time. 60% of the time. Every time.
But we have feelings
and opinions,
and they matter,
and they usually are the same.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Yeah,
in that we have differing opinions on some things. But
am I a yes man? Do I just agree with everything you say because I worship you?
I was gonna say not really, because you do argue with me sometimes.
I am very opinionated about a lot of things, and if I don't believe in something you're saying, I won't agree with you. But I think
we
you
just
and
agree
I have
on most
very
things.
Strong feelings about all the things, and our very strong feelings tend to line up. It's because we're good people.
It's because we are good.
And I'm not saying I haven't made mistakes. I have made my fair share of mistakes, and I have tried to make amends. So if you've made lots of mistakes, and you don't feel like making amends right now, but you feel like spilling your guts, send it in.
Do it.
Stories.
We want to hear the things.
Stories at soapanonymous.com, or you can submit it on our website at soapanonymous.com. It's literally not that hard. You go to soapanonymous.com. There is a form to fill out, and it's completely anonymous.
I'm so ADD. Oh my god, you guys, what does a pissed off chicken say?
What? What does it say, Mikaila?
Fuck off!
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because!
We're dumb.
But we love it.
We want to hear your stories, and we want them addressed to us.
Yeah, for real.
We love you.
You guys write into us because really, we want actual real stories that come from real people because they're more fun that way.
Just kidding. Your face.
I just got shut down so hard by Ashley. And if you don't leave this in...
We said it like 5 times already.
All right, so I don't matter anymore, apparently.
Oh my god, you matter to me. They're gonna get so annoyed with who we are next to each other, and they're gonna be like,
god,
why am I listening to this podcast? These girls are fucking
they're
weird.
Fucking annoying. God, you guys, I wish you could hang out with us in person because we're really fun.
Only if you're fun.
Yeah, only if you're fun. If you're a cheating bastard, then we don't want you.
If you suck and you voted for Donald Trump, we don't want to hang out with you.
Also that.
If you voted for Donald Trump and you regret your choice, we'll talk.
We'll hang out. It'll be fun. If you're a Republican and you don't like Donald Trump because of his policies,
cool with you.
Then we're good.
I have friends that are Republicans that don't like Donald Trump.
Yep, and I'm down with that. I'm totally down for Republicans. But Donald Trump is a fucking fascist.
We are fine with people who have differing beliefs. We are not fine with fascists.
Yes, 100%. Absolutely. I love it.
Okay, we're not going to preach. We love you. Send us your stories.